What's up, everyone? Welcome to True Food Reviews. I'm Mark.
I'm Nick.
And today we're looking at something that's sort of a cliched enemy of children, which is eat your broccoli or no dessert. And I have mixed opinions on this. I mean, we'll get into it more once we get into it, but here's some fun trivia for those of you who don't know. The word broccoli comes from the Italian plural of broccolo, which means the flowering crest of a cabbage, and is the diminutive form of brocco, meaning small nail or sprout.
Okay. It seems that broccolo seems to be oddly specific. Like there's one word for the flowering crest of a cabbage.
Yeah, I think you would just call. Why wouldn't you just call it that? Since the time of the Roman Empire, broccoli has been considered a uniquely valuable food among Italians.
Yeah, it's hard to know what to do with that.
I don't know if it's valuable in the sense of the economy.
I don't see them using it as currency or anything.
No, like Settlers of Catan, I'll give you 3 broccoli for your house. That was a great joke, Mark. Americans eat an average of 43 broccoli a year. I don't know if that
how
is
do you
grammatically
define
correct.
a full broccoli?
Is this
that
one or
broccoli?
2? That's 900% more than 20 years ago.
So whoever's doing marketing for the broccoli lobby has really been on their game.
Yeah, they're on point right now. They are on fleek, as the kids are saying. Broccoli comes in a variety of colors, ranging from deep sage all the way to dark green and purplish green.
What is the difference between deep sage and dark green?
Tom Broccoli Landers holds the current world record for eating 1 pound of broccoli in 92 seconds. Now, how much broccoli is 1 pound?
Yeah, that's
because
what I was thinking. This might be a pound.
In only 92 seconds?
That's faster than... No wonder they call him broccoli. That's an incredibly bad nickname for what it's
That's a
worth.
self-assigned nickname, Tom. I don't care what you say.
Yeah, so let's unwrap this treat. And then...
Now, I'm going to be honest. When I was a kid, I didn't love it. But I think I'm ready to sort of revisit it here. So, cheers.
Cheers. With other vegetables, we're often talking about how the water in the plant is kind of refreshing, and this is the exact opposite. Like, this is dry as a bone, and it makes me want to reach for my water right away after just one pretty modest bite.
Interestingly enough, you can see how spongy it is. And it has the same effect as a sponge. It does not give me a refreshing mouthful of water. If anything, it sucks the water out.
Yeah, if you're stranded on a desert island and you got a bunch of raw broccoli, but there's no obvious source of water, I would steer clear. Maybe the sprout.
Well, actually, no, that's a good point. This would be how the water gets to the rest of the plant. The stalk would distribute it.
All right, let's take a look.
It's certainly crunchy.
And it's kind of harkens me back to the romaine lettuce, kind of like garbage celery. Like really low grade celery is what this reminds me of.
I still have a mouthful of the top, so this is not going down very easy.
No, and
I don't think I've swallowed yet.
I find this thing to be weird. This little leaf. I don't really know what to do with that. I'm gonna eat it and see what happens. Yeah, that doesn't really taste like anything. I'm not having fun here. I don't know about you.
Oh, I just now swallowed.
Yeah, if you're not comfortable speaking with food in your mouth, you're gonna have a real hard time with raw broccoli.
If you're not comfortable eating with food in your mouth, this is not the thing for you.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I'm gonna try a bite of the stalk again now that I've actually swallowed the top part. It splinters. When you look at this, it's very stringy, Not unlike celery, like you said, but it really is. It's a poor man's celery.
Yeah. I understand why people would eat raw broccoli with dip, because if you're really infusing it with moisture, maybe you can get something out of the crunch.
Well, I've said this before. A lot of times, these vegetables are vessels for whatever you're really eating.
Yeah.
Lettuce, you're going to put salad dressing on it. Broccoli, you're going to dip in that blue cheese, maybe that ranch dip. I do like how you break off one, and it's almost like you're looking at a miniaturized version of the entire thing. Then you get up close to that, and you can do it again. That really has nothing to do with how it tastes.
No, I mean...
But structurally,
there's an appealing aesthetic to this. It looks kind of like a tree on some kind of extraterrestrial planet.
It's kind of like you're eating hundreds of thousands of tiny little minuscule Brussels sprouts or something.
I was going to say, they almost look like shriveled up peas on top.
Yeah.
Again, that doesn't make up for anything about the horrible experience that this has been, but... It's just for what it's worth.
I think we can get right to the final thoughts on this one. Most people are familiar with broccoli. It doesn't have quite the resume, though.
Oh,
there's broccoli
it's
soup.
A staple.
There's broccoli, you have it inside like a cream of broccoli. Well, that's soup as well, I guess. You can have it in a salad. It usually finds its way onto a plate. We were talking about dip before. This guy right here, it's always the last guy on the plate. People are going to go for the carrot. People are going to go for the celery. Some people will go for the cherry tomato, but this is a classic last guy on the plate situation.
In theory, you could imagine why the dip would work, because the dip would kind of seep into all these openings in it and kind of really infuse with what's going on, but...
I'm tempted to say I'd rather just eat a spoonful of the dip.
Yeah, in most cases, I think that's the case. Unless you're going to steam this or really put it in something worthwhile, I'm going to be giving this, I'm going to give it a C. And that feels generous. You know what? I'm going to bump it down to a C-. Like, I really have not enjoyed this experience.
I was just going to say, I was going to give a C-. It's not great. I get why the kids don't like it. I get why the kids don't like it. Because, I can just see, it's dinner time. Mom hands the kid, here you go, eat your vegetables.
Yeah.
But you don't
This whole thing.
So you don't get any dessert. And that kid is going to go, well, it's begrudging. It's begrudging. That's how I feel with this.
Also, the thing about kids is they actually have a lot more taste buds than adults. And as we get older, we lose our taste buds. So people with the best taste buds are telling us this sucks. And it's only as our taste buds dull that we come to accept this kind of garbage plant.
And usually I'm really drawn to variety when you can actually have variety in each bite. But here we got two options here. We got the spongy. It's so good. And then we got the crunchy, dry, stringy part. I mean, there's nothing to write home about.
No. I'm not pleased with this at all.
No. That's a C- across the board.
No, thanks for joining us on True Food Reviews. Today we looked at broccoli. We did not come away impressed, but hopefully you'll tune into our next episode. Cheers.